My name is Debbie, and they call me Giggles. I don't know why. But anyway, I work over here at Step Up on Second in California, Los Angeles, Santa Monica. I live in Los Angeles. I work in Santa Monica, California. And I'm a peer service coordinator. I came from a peer advocacy. When I worked as a peer advocate, and I still work as a peer advocate because service coordinator just means I moved up a little bit. But I work with the members, and it's really awesome because you get to be able to talk to them in a different manner. You're able to be more real with them, and you're more on their level. You're not talking down to them. You're not criticizing them, or they feel more comfortable with you, and you've experienced the same things. You're able to help them with strategies and actions and moves to make it a lot easier. They're able to feel more comfortable with you, like you're not actually dictating them or trying to figure out what they're going to say next, or reading the book and trying to read into them or figure out what they're about to, what they're all about, because nobody wants to be judged, and that's what they feel like they're being judged, or they're being criticized inside, like they're just thinking of what am I, and that's not what they want. They don't want that. The people that are coming to a therapist or a social worker, they want help. They don't want to be knocked. They don't want to be degraded. They don't want to be knocked down. They want a helping hand. That's what everybody wants in the world, is a helping hand. And compassion has a lot to do with it. If you have the compassion and the passion for the job, then really you'll have a fine time. But if you don't go in with compassion, then you basically are wasting everybody's time. So just step out. Because if you don't come in and you're not coming in with a good heart, it's just wasting our time and wasting their time and it's wasting everybody's time, because there's so many other fields out there to do. But if you come in with the right compassion and passion for the job, there's a lot of good you can do. Meaning that if you have the compassion and you show that you care, that's a big, big step, because everybody needs somebody who cares. And if you have a positive attitude, it gives them a lot of hope and a lot of strength, and it gives them a lot of things to look forward to. People that come in here want to have a place to come to that they feel comfortable coming to. They don't want to have to come to a place that you're yelling at them, degrading them, or they feel uncomfortable in, or they're having fights, or they're being judged or anything like that. They want to come and feel comfortable, be able to be in a more socialized atmosphere. People like your family, or I call this like my family. I spend all my holidays here and everything because most of my family is deceased. So I'm able to speak with them in that manner because I've been homeless. Both my parents are deceased. I'm a woman that was homeless on the street. I mean, I know what it's like to deal with depression and being lonely and everything like that. It's hard, and it's hard to deal with it, and it can be very traumatizing. I watched my mother pass away twice, so it's like watching a person die. It's really a hard, traumatizing thing. So when people come to me and they say, I had to watch, this happen to me, and it's like I have feeling the passion for that, because it's like I can understand the pain, the hurt that they must have felt, or what they could have felt, or have felt. So I'm able to see the things on a different level with them, instead of saying, that must have hurt, or wow, I wonder how that, that must have been, or must have been, could have, should have, would have, ought to. It's like, yeah, don't tell me what I should feel, how I ought to feel, what it felt. It's like, don't should have, would have, ought me, because if you tell me what I should do, 98% of the time it's not going to get done. Because if you're a social worker and you tell them, you should do this, you should do that, basically you're telling me like a kid. Don't tell me what I should do. What you should do is have a suggestion mind, meaning that you come at them with different suggestions, like, well, have you ever thought of this, or what about that, or do you think you'll mind doing this for me? I have a way of getting things done, just because you have to come at things in a different angle. Because if you come at everything in the same angle, not everybody takes things the same way. So if you ask for, I'm asking charity. If I ask one person, hey, can you move that chair? And they'll say, well, no. And then you ask another person, hey, can you move that chair? It may get moved. But if you ask the same first person the right way, and you know their attitude, the way they are, their demeanor, you're like, yo, move that chair for me, man. All right, and they move it, no problem. Another person comes up and says, hey, move that chair for me. Move it yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who they know, how you come at them. And it's the same way with the language and your attitude with the person. It's all about, you have to know the person. So it's like, luckily I read people pretty well, but if you come at a person wrong, in the first place, be accepted in return. So I always say, give respect, get respect. Karma is, sorry, I can't say the word, but karma is bad, so it'll come back on you. I always say it's my best friend, so my dog's name is Karma, because she's sweet karma, because everything that comes around goes around, it goes around, comes around. So basically, if you do good and you do right, things that are good will come back to you. It may not come back when you want it to, it may not come back right away, but eventually it will come back. And you know what, don't do it because you want it to come back to you. Do it because it's unconditional. Do it because you want to do it. You do things for another person because you care or you want to care. I always say share and care. Share what you know. Share your knowledge. Share your wisdom. Share your caring. Does it hurt? What are you losing? What are you losing out of caring and sharing and giving what you have? It's better to have your knowledge and your wisdom and share it with somebody. They can grow off of it. Instead of trying to keep it to yourself, you're not growing, you're not learning anything, you're not gaining anything off of it. What are you doing with it? You're just bottling it up. Share it with somebody, they can grow. You're afraid they're going to know more. If they did the same thing in return, you'd know more too. And at the same time, you're going to grow together. And so it's like, come on, if you guys talk and you guys actually grow together, what's wrong with that? And then you turn around and you share. Same thing with compassion. Care. Just, I think we want to be a better place.